Inside AT&T Park, the home of the Giants, as we ready for baseball from the city by the bay. Game number 3 of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Boyd Aldrich will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Digging in, Christian Brummett. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, center fielder.
First offering on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Wiggins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch, and a fastball just a bit up. The set and the 1-0 pitch, and that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Elmer Christian is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Popped him up. Wiggins in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Standing in now, Miguel Rush, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Mays on at first. Nobody out. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Lifted down the line in left. Wiggins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Scott Gifford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Good. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, They're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Edward Arnold comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. So 1-1 is taken for strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to the Pirates catcher. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Standing in, Owen Christian. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past his swing for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Buster Posey now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready. Here's the first offering. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Buster Posey, number 196 for his career, as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that's in there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 7, left fielder, Patrick Kenny.
Next to bat for the Giants, Patrick Kenny. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Nope. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But bye-bye, baby. The Giants get 1 on the home run by Buster Posey. We've played 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. An unmistakable sight there, the nearly 9,000-foot-long Golden Gate Bridge. 3rd inning set to begin here at AT&T Park. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Elmer Christian. 9-1-2 due up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Center fielder number 29, Christian Brummett.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. He singled his last time up. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
How about it? Left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
The pitcher, Boyd Aldrich, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try and get his man to 3rd here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to 3rd with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the 3rd baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to 1st. That was very well executed.
The outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another chance. Miguel Rush. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Wiggins is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Pirates nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Rush loves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wiggins is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Gifford.
Into the box, Scott Gifford. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw. But that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Giants 2 and the Pirates 1. Striding in once again, Will Clark. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and 2 the count to Clark. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
1 and 2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's Buster Posey now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Sliced hard on the ground. Wiggins is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. So striding forward now, Owen Christian. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Missed with a breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The count to the Pirates shortstop.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Here now the 2-2. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. Posey's got it, and he makes the throw to first. Christian is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Barry Bonds. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Barry Bonds.
First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Digging in the switch hitter, Patrick Kenny, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changeup. Called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Brummett is over. 2 gone.
The batter, Hector Boyd Aldrich.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Boyd Aldrich. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Christopher Wiggins. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Two 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey. 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Tyler Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Kenny going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready for another chance, Randy Wiggins. He's set, here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Wiggins, the runner at first with two gone. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Gifford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 2-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Willie Mays earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rush, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ground ball right side. To his left, Wiggins. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready once again, Will Clark. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that. But either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Buster Posey will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This pitch is popped up. Wiggins over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Arnold. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Owen Christian.
Striding in once again, Owen Christian. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. George Contos will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
George Contos.
Into the box, Elmer Christian. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Christian leads off first with 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Luis Avila comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Runner back safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Christian Brummett, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0 on the ground to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Giants 2 and the Pirates 1. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. So it was a swinging strike 3. Evan Longoria is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box now, Barry Bonds. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
But this one's out of reach into the home dugout.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2.
Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Short, hit hard. He's got it. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Stepping into the box, Patrick Kenny. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Addison Reed will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Melky Cabrera will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Mays ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top. We can get a look at our line score to this point. So striding in, Tyler Wiggins. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hard hit towards center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins. Pitch out, nothing doing. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to 3rd on the automatic double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now. That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Edward Arnold, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Another full count pitch home. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get to force at second base, and the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded. Our score remains 2-1. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Clemente has a beat on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Mike North answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Mike North.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce towards the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Mays, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Flying toward right center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, Devo, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rush, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They still lead it 2-1. Yusmeiro Petit takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in once again, Owen Christian. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
This is skied into short left center. Mays comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Mike North.
Bart Wiggins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Bart Wiggins.
Fouled away. Wiggins is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is...
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Cabrera back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett, he's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Giants took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Boyd Aldrich earns his first win of the season. Elmer Christian pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking...
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, Boyd Aldrich got his first career win as the Giants took one from the Pirates 2-1. The St. Louis Cardinals held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 2-1. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-1. Ernie Banks was locked in at the plate with 4 knocks as the Cubs took care of the Phillies 6-4. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. The Miami Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 1-0. The Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they toppled the Rockies 8-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks with 15 hits in the game as they made short work of the Padres 6-0. The White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-4. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-3. The Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-2. The Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Indians 8-5. The Oakland Athletics picked up, 19 hits in this one as they sank the Mariners 16-10. The Rangers defeated the visiting Tigers 3-2. The Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they destroyed the Angels 7-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Redbirds completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-4. In the standings, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Cardinals are in 1st place in the NL Central. The Washington Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they ran over the Reds 11-2. As of today, the Nationals sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, and the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-4. As of right now, the Phillies sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. The New York Mets had 12 hits as a team as they stomped the Brewers 7-0. At the start of the day, the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central, and the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East. The San Diego Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-6. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West, and the Diamondbacks are 2nd in the division. Trevor Plouffe launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 7-3. In the standings, the Orioles sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Rays are 3rd in the division. The Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-2. As of today, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central. The Blue Jays completed the long 4-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-5. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Yankees are at the bottom of the division. The Minnesota Twins got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Indians 9-6. As of right now, the Twins are atop the AL Central, while the Indians are 2nd in the division. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-6. In the standings, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West, and the Athletics are 2nd in the division. The Texas Rangers finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-3. At the start of the day, the Rangers are leading the AL West, while the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. The Angels went deep 4 times as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-4. Heading into the day, the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West, and the Angels are 3rd in the division. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.